All right. Salute to you, my brother. Welcome to Zion Lex TV. I got here, my brother. I want to say shout out to you, brother. I want to say salute to you. You are the future. You are the future. This is a brother that goes by the name of Jay Humble. Came across him on social media. Listened to some of his music. Actually, went through and browsed through some of your YouTube videos. And I gotta say, brother, you are definitely talented individual. I want to make it clear to the listening audience that I personally reached out to you and asked to have this interview just because I see, what I would consider is a promising future in terms of what you're doing with your music, brother. Not only did the snippets that I catch are positive, but it's actually catchy, it's melodic. You know what I mean? As a native New Yorker, hearing it, you sound like almost to me like a young Nas, like a Nas in his prime. You know what I mean? Until Jay-Z come and hit you with that ether, you sound like a Nas, a Nas in his prime. You know what I mean? So I want to give a warm welcome to my brother Jay Prince, and I say salute to you, my brother. How you doing?
Hello, Moray. I appreciate you having me on the show. It's an honor and privilege. I'm thankful to be here. I'm like you said, you reached out. I'm thankful that you even gave me the opportunity to be on the show, man. I'm just trying to build up a brand right now. Just trying to, just spread a positive message for our people. Just create music to where you can listen to it and it inspires you and invokes you and makes you want to, seek the Most High closer or just vibe to it. That's the purpose of the music I'm making. It's just to invoke you to want to, you know, walk in the light.
That's what's up, man. First question I want to ask you is this. I want you to tell the listening audience about yourself. Who is Jay Humble? Where does the name Jay Humble come from?
Jay Humble comes from my middle name, which is Jamar, and the humble part comes from it came from like an experience in life where the Most High had to humble me.
Mm.
Yeah, like that's where it comes from. It's like I had to be humbled, and just like the verse says, humbled man will be put into a position of prosperity. Basically, I'm
Facts.
paraphrasing, but it's like
Facts.
you go through certain situations in life where you have to be humble and you have to be brought to kind of like a meek position in
Mm-hmm.
order to walk on the path that the Most High has for you. So that's kind of like what it was for me is that I had to be humbled, and so I just took that name, that phrase, and so the J is for Jamar, my middle name, and the humble is just I'm coming humbly with everything that I'm doing now because I've been humbled. So it's like I've been humbled, so it's just a reminder for myself and like stay humble. This is what it is now, like you know.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. If you don't mind, man, go into a little bit about your history. Tell us about yourself. People might even be wondering what city you hail from.
Yeah, I'm in New York right now. I was born in Brooklyn. Right now, I live in Queens.
All
So
right, all right.
I'm in Queens, New York right now. I moved. I moved here and there. Been around like Maryland, Connecticut, but I'm in New York right now. I'm in Queens, so that's where
Okay.
I'm right now.
Let me ask you a question. Again, just before getting into your music, what's the impact of hip hop in general and New York in particular on your particular style of flowing? How do you think that hip hop overall, but New York in particular, may have influenced your style?
Oh, I mean, New York is a whole culture. Like it's a own like I said, I lived in Maryland, I lived in Connecticut, I lived in VA, and there's no place like New York. Like the style,
Facts.
the way we walk, the way we speak, the culture.
Facts.
I'm Caribbean, my family's Guyanese, so I live in
Mm.
even the area
We
I
got
live.
something else in common. My
Yeah,
mom's.
yeah. I know you Panamanian, right?
Nah, my mom's is Guyanese, man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um my mom is Guyanese as well. She's
Mm-hmm.
her beast. But I live in like even the area I live is a lot of Caribbean people, like Trinidadians, Spanish people. So it's like a melting pot. So you have the food we eat, everything, all of that plays a role, and even to the music. I grew up on Nas, Jay Z, like you said. I grew up my dad. His favorite artist was Biggie, so I was listening. I was listening to these guys from early. I didn't start rapping until like 18. You know, That's when I started freestyling, and you know, I would be, you know, when you with your friends or whatever, you freestyling, and I would just notice that my friends would be looking at me like, you know, what you saying is crazy. So you know, you just going, and then I just started writing down my freestyles, and you know, I just started getting better and better as I just.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. In your opinion, is hip hop dead? I asked you that question because obviously, you know, the controversy came a couple years ago. I believe it was Nas, you know, that mentioned hip hop is dead. What's your current view on the current estate of hip hop? What do you think about the current estate of hip hop, and is hip hop dead in your view?
I wouldn't say hip hop is dead, no, because you have different genres and avenues of hip hop as it is. So I think if you want whatever you want to listen to and what you want to look for, like a lot you hear like people talk about mumble rap or guys just talk about drugs and guns and violence or whatever the case. But that's only if you listening to like mainstream or you just watching music videos all day. I like music, so I'll go out and listen and find the artists that I want to listen to, and they do hip hop. So like, you know, I listen to certain artists that's on the conscious tip, that's on, you know, that's in the truth, that's speaking a positive message. Because I believe personally, I believe music, the frequencies and the melodies and everything has like everything that pertains to music can shift your mood, can shift the way you think, could shift the way you like it could affect you that deeply. You know, like it could. I feel like personally, music can affect your subconscious mind, all of that. So I'm me personally, I'm real careful with what I intake and ingest within myself as it pertains to music. But you know, I don't think hip hop is dead, to answer your question at all. I don't think, because there's a plethora of artists. So I even think like in the 90s, they say that's the height of everything.
Yeah.
I think it was weirdo rappers in the 90s too, but you had solid rappers as well. I'm sure you know better than me. You had rappers, you had rappers that you was like, nah, he's trash. This is whack. Turn this off. So it's the same thing today. I think that it's just more prevalent. Like they just more put out front. You know what I mean?
You know, for an older head like myself and people who are like my age, they might question your ability to comment on this. And what I mean by that is, you know, anybody my age might first want to know, well, what's your age? I know you said, you know, you were 19 when you started, but what's your age now?
Right now, I just turned 30.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I just turned 30 about a week ago. Yeah.
Happy belated birthday to you, brother. Happy belated birthday to you.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So I'm 30. Yeah.
That's what's up. So, all right. So if you're 30, you just about, you know, 13, 12 years younger than me. So you definitely, I say, and especially as a New Yorker, you could speak with great authority about, you know, the genesis of hip hop, because, you know, you were around hip hop in its infancy. You know what I mean? Like myself, you know, I literally watched the birth of hip hop. You know what I mean? I watched where hip hop went from, I said a hip hop, a hippie, where it was more disco, to, you know, raw Smith and Wesson, or, you know, raw, you know, Wu-Tang, you know, we or, you know, where it's at right now, where it's, you never know what you're going to get. You know, you might get a J. Cole, or you know, you might get a Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? So I watch hip hop in its infancy, and I'm watching it in what I believe now is its young adulthood, because I don't think hip hop is going anywhere anytime soon. So I still see hip hop as a young adult right now, an adult nonetheless, but a young adult, because I really believe that hip hop is going to have some real longevity that's going to be impressive. That's going to be real impressive. So the question I want to ask you now is, you know, being a person that can flow, that can rhyme, what made you, you know, pick up your pen, your pad, and say that, you know, I'm gonna speak positivity in the airwaves, you know, which I'm sure you know, that's daring. Some people might even say that's chance taking. You know what I mean? If you get with a label and an A&R get with you, an A&R might tell you, you know, you got to come more raw. You got to come more hard, or, you know, you got to say this. For you, what makes it so that, you know, you got a strong desire, to speak positive, to add a positive element to hip hop?
Right. Yeah, that's a great question. Honestly, I wasn't always the type of music that I'm making now wasn't always the case.
All right.
Yeah, when I first started rapping, I consider myself a reformed degenerate. So
Okay.
a reformed degenerate to me, like that just means you was living a reckless life. You was living a life where you was careless and you didn't really reckless abandonment. I didn't care if I lived, died. A lot of adolescent trauma, a lot of things. I'm not gonna get too much into detail.
Right.
I'm gonna just keep it on a music tip. But when I first started rapping, I was rapping about the cliches, the regular, drugs, money, women, the regular stuff. And then like I told you in my name, I had to be humbled. I went through some traumatic situations in life. I went through life altering situations, life or death situations, and I got humbled. And so the ability to write and make words rhyme never went away. So what ended up happening was that I'm like, I want to do something that like there's a verse in the Bible, that it says, use your gifts, like store up treasures, use your gifts. You don't want to see the Most High, and He says, why didn't you use what I gave you? Like while you were there. So exasperate the gifts that you're given, your God-given talent, and use it for something. Do something with it. So I just decided to use the gifting, the talent of making words rhyme and rapping and flow and having a cadence, because it's come so natural to me. Like I've worked with producers, and they've literally told me that like the way I write is like I don't have it's like I just go with the beat. But I work with a producer, and he was literally showing me the format of how you're supposed to write music, and he was like, because you're such a natural, it comes out. So it's like a gift. You know what I mean? Like even the way I make my music, the beat.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I write to like a beat in my head,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go to like my bro, and I'll give him the beat, because I'm not good on production, and I'll give him the beat to the best of my ability. And he'll just make the beat right there, and then I'll just rap to it. So that's
what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up. I want you to talk to us, if you can, about this record right here that we got on the screen, Spirit Flow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it play. I want our audience to see you flow. You know what I'm saying? Put it through the airwaves right now, just so the family can hear you. And then afterwards, I want you to tell us about the inspiration behind this song. All right?
Right.
All right. All right. Here we go.
How you doing today, man? Everything all right? I know you're going through a tough situation right now. I pray for you, all right? Just bow your head and close your eyes, man. There. For who you are, and I know you are able to save this man from his predicament. You are able to do more than what is impossible. You are good father to your children.
I don't think the video wasn't showing for a second.
All right, yeah. I just fixed that right now.
Okay.
Make that a little smaller. There we go.
I speak prosperity over your life. You have a wallet in your pocket. There may be $5 in it. There may be 20% in it. But by the grace of God, I command you to pull out.
So in the introductory scene, in your intro, what we looking at right here? What's this about?
Yeah, so this video, I made this back in 2018. I actually came up with the concept. The whole concept, the notion is about, like a crooked pastor. So you see at the start, he's trying to pray over a homeless man, and he's acting like he's helping the homeless man, but he's really stealing from the homeless man. And then he gets on stage and he's preaching, and he's doing the whole regular, prosperity preacher type of thing. So he's just asking for money. He's like a crooked he's supposed to represent like a crooked pastor, and that was the whole concept of this part of the video. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. Is
all right. Let's hit this play.
Yeah.
Maybe 20% in it, but by the grace of God, I demand you to pull out your wallet and speak $2,000 in it. You see, for the simple price of $5.95, this here to know.
I could see the traps from a mile away. The spirit got me wide awake. Tell the devil, go and take a break, cause I'm submitting to my God each and every day. Might fall, but I get back up. He's forming me into the image to be for tough. Yeah, that's Christ for my life. He gave up his life. I believe it and I see it when I close my eyes. I'm walking different, talking different. Please don't be surprised. I'm flowing cocky cause he got me. I won't compromise. Push my faith to the limit. The world gon' hate how I'm living, but I'm proclaiming the name that turned the same from a villain of vanity. But actually I'm boasting in Jesus Christ. I believe without a doubt he rose from death in a life. Went from bleeding and interceding. The demons they dread to see him. I'm pleading and praying that all my family will one day meet him. Until then they'll see him in me. Up to the death of me.
No man knows the day or the hour that Christ is gonna come. But if you're sinning, you're going to hell. Look at this man right here. He's in this predicament because he is a sinner. Look at him.
I just gotta say, when I watched this just yesterday at this scene, I was like, yo, this looked like we somewhere in the hood in Flatbush. This looked like Flatbush to me. Where you at right here? Where y'all shooting at?
This is right in Ozone Park. This is in Queens, Ozone Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm determined, won't let him deter me. Serving of the Lord, but it's way deeper than the clergy. Practice what I preach though, living what I speak for. Though still in the dark, come see the light, yeah, that's the peak, bro. This is not to hype you up, my motive solely true. The evidence of God will be displayed through your fruits. That's the proof. I could quote you scripture, speak words so eloquent. But if my life don't show Christ, it's all irrelevant. Once he called my name, I grabbed my cross and wasn't hesitant. Comparing what I gained from what I lost is just irrelevant. Truly no comparison. I went from dark to light. Repented, changed my mind, turned from sin and follow Christ. I was living trife, stuck in the dark. I couldn't see the light, I had a cold and stony heart. Now everything is backwards, fear no longer a factor. Faith leads me to my master, he keeps me from disasters. I do not need a master's.
Oh, they took it from me, man. This is yours. No, hold on. This is yours. Nah, you need this more than me, bro. No, take that. No, this is yours. What? Yeah.
So talk to the people about what you expressing right here. Look like you give the man some money, he gave it back to you, and he said it's yours. What's that about?
Oh yeah, so who he was supposed to represent was like the Messiah, you know, like the Hamashiach, basically in this video at this time. So when you see at the start, he's on the steps, and the first preacher comes and takes his money, and he's basically robbing him. And the second preacher, the one on the street that we ran off the block, he comes to him trying to, he comes to him looking to him for some type of word, some type of message of hope or whatever. And that pastor is just basically saying, talking about death and you're going to hell and whatever the case may be. So we was trying to show that the two extremes on both end of pastors in the church, at least, like one, they'll talk about prosperity and, God is good and forgives you no matter what. And then on the other end is just God is full of wrath and destruction, and there's no grace or no redemption. It's just, if you're living this way, you're gonna die, period. So in that, we were showing that these pastors are doing this, and it's the Messiah himself right there. And at the end, I'm running up to him to give him his money back. And then he gives it back to me. He's like, this is yours. And then I don't know if you're going to show it, but it says that he gives me back something. And then I open it and it says, well done, good and faithful servant. So that's what it was supposed to, that's the whole concept behind the video. I don't know if it's so clear.
That's powerful. We're going to definitely let that end part play. Let me, Let me do this real quick. Excuse me. Let me do this real quick. We're gonna definitely let that go.
Oh, they took it from you, man. This is yours. No, hold on. This is yours. Nah, you need this more than me, bro. No, take that. No, this is yours. Right. Yeah. Well done, good, faithful servant.
Nope.
Dope. I love the concept, man. Definitely love the concept. Very, very powerful, man. I want to get into another one of your singles. Let me click on it really quick. I want to get into your most recent single. I definitely want to talk about All Praises. Before we actually play the little snippet that you got up here, I want you to set it up for us. What is All Praises about? What's the concept about? How did you come up with it? And then talk to us about the video.
All Praises is really just a song to represent what the Most High has brought me from and where I'm at now. And the concept behind it is just, it's like all praise to the Most High. You know, like it's supposed to represent all the good happening, everything, the good, the bad, the trials, the tribulations, all praises. You know, that's what it's supposed to represent. That's what the song represents. And
all right.
And yeah, so the video, this is just a snippet behind the scenes. The video for this should be dropping, you know, Lord willing, probably like in another week. We're just finishing up the edits, the last touches, and we're gonna have this out on the page and on all platforms probably like next week or a week and a half.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play this little snippet real quick.
I told her, bro, stay off the weed because it's gonna dull your senses.
Just before I do that, I do want to let you know that I put it on my social media yesterday. You definitely got a lot of good feedback. You know what I mean? I actually had one person that commented and said, this is the type of music that I could press play on all day. You know, a sister commented on the video and said, this is the direction that we want to see hip hop go. So I definitely want to let you know that people are already feeling, you know, the little snippet that you put in the air.
That's dope, man. I appreciate you even sharing. That's
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Here we go.
I told her, bro, stay off the weed because it's gonna dull your senses. There's a target on you already just because of your pigment. Can't be out here moving senses, gotta stay on your pivot. The trauma real, I feel your pain, I get self-medicating. But me, I'm meditating, I gotta stay sharp in the field. Get my words to the Most High and watch them disappear. Ignore my fears, ignore my doubts, embrace prosperity. My kids, what my father desire to see. Who you want me to be ain't my concern, I'm staying authentic. I get one soul to turn and y'all could care less if you feel it. Mission complete, I did it, still blessings received from that. In this society where my devils cause they label me whack. Still I'm stating the facts, just cause you black don't make you my kind. You seeking truth, you on your ground, we on the same time. You feel the Lord take care of your friend, we got the same mind. Keep the Most High first, trust in the sun, we all gonna shine. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me ask you this question, man. When you put together this particular record right here, this track, what was going through your mind, you know, as you putting the pen to the pad, you know, as you creating right now? What's going on in your mind? What are you envisioning as you actually putting this song together?
I'm really just envisioning where I've been, the things that I've been through in life. You know, like I told you, I've been through some traumatic situations in life, you know, some real things. And coming out of that and seeing what the Most High saved me from, what he's protected me through, what he's redeemed me to. And that's really what it's supposed to represent, that and encourage people to even know that you don't have to stay where you at, right? You can always elevate. You can always strive to be the best version of yourself. So I'm even in that snippet where I say, I told little bro, I really told my brother, stay off the weed because it's gonna dull your senses.
That's what, you know, I was going to ask you that, so I'm glad you're doing that. Yeah. I was going to ask you, can you just give us an acapella of the snippet alone? Can you Can you give us a cappella of the snippet alone so that we can hear clearly what you was trying to say?
Yeah, definitely. I told little bro, stay off the weed because it's gonna dull your senses. There's a target on you already just because of your pigment. Can't be out here moving senseless. Gotta stay on your pivot. The trauma real. I feel your pain. I get self-medicating. For me, I'm meditating. I gotta stay sharp in the field. Give my worries to the Most High and watch them disappear. Ignore my fears, ignore my doubts, embrace prosperity. My kids, well off, I desire to see. Who you want me to be ain't my concern. I'm staying authentic. I get one soul to turn to Yah, could care less if you feel it. Mission complete, I did his will, blessings proceed from that. In this society ran by devils, cause they label me whack. But I'm stating the facts just cause you black don't make you my kind. You seeking truth, you on your grind, we on the same time. You fear the Lord, take care of your family, we got the same mind. Keep the Most High first, trust in the sun, we all gonna shine. So that was
Powerful, brother. Powerful, man. Powerful. I mean, you know, for me, it's not just the flow. You know what I mean? Because you definitely could flow. You got the flow, but the lyrical content was serious, brother. And you know, we live in an era of mumble rap, as you acknowledge. We live in that mumble rap era where people more interested in just the beats right now because the raps are not too intelligible. But the content that you gave us as a snippet in this song, brother, and I listened to the full song as well, and we're gonna close out the interview by listening to the full song. But the content alone, brother, the lyrics alone was dope as hell. Like I definitely could see you on a feature easy with a person like J. Cole. You know, I could easily see you on a feature with a person like Nas. You know what I mean? The lyrical content was so raw, so real, yet so positive. You know, and so spiritually iconic, man. I want to say, brother, and this is perhaps the first platform, you know, to have you to be able to say this in this moment, but I see you as a huge future star. You know what I mean? I definitely want to say continue in your lane with what you're doing because that little snippet that everyone heard just now, and what I know I observed by going through your YouTube channel, to me is very promising about the end goal of your career, man. So I definitely want to say from me to you that I definitely salute you and what you're doing, man. I was very impressed, not just with the lyrical content and the flow, but I was also impressed when I was looking at the video. A lot of people shoot videos and, you know, videos be looking kind of crazy, you know, but you had good production and you got good production in your videos, man. I like it, man. Talk to us about some of the people that you use for your video production.
Yeah, shout out to my brothers, Cleon, SB. The first he's the one that shot this video right here, the All Praise one. My brother who shot the first one, his name is Zaquan. Zay, Director Z. I'm sure if you like look up Director Z, you'll find him. Cleon, this is his first, my brother SB, this is his first video that he's done, that he's working on. So he loves the song a lot. He supports me a lot in the music, and you know, he was just honored to be able to shoot the video and record it with me because you know he's learning about videography and things like that. And then my other brother, Ruby, he produces a lot of my music, and he recorded another song that we're going to be coming out with. It's called "You Know the Vibes," and I'm actually going to upload the snippet to that as well. But those are basically the three individuals that have helped me with production as far as visuals are concerned. And Ruby, he's the one that helps me with a lot with the production, with the music, the engineering, and things like that. So those are primarily the main guys who help me with production.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Let me tell you, man. Again, you know, being that I do got some industry experience and I've been around some heavyweights, you know, I know what good music is when I see it and when I hear it. I know what good production is when I see it and when I hear it. So, you know, you got all those variables in place. Are there any fears that you have about being in the industry, you know, as a person whose music is now more spiritual centered? Do you have any fears? And what I mean by that is, are you worried or concerned that any of the majors may not really take you serious because, you know, you're not out here selling twerking? You're not out here selling, that you selling drugs or you getting money. You're not the everyday rapper per se. That's not what you're giving them right now. So, do you have any fears or concerns about the majors picking you up, knowing that you may not be a typical rapper right now?
Nah, that's never. Honestly, I've never even thought about like a major signing me. Like my goal is just to build up a brand, So music is an aspect of the brand that I'm trying to build up. Like I have clothing that a clothing line that I'm like merch that I'm soon going to be coming out with. This is a simple, stay righteous. Be saved has this is my own creation. So the music is just an aspect of the brand. But as far as like to answer your question, I don't have any fears. I don't fear much. I fear the Most High, and once you fear the Most High, you don't fear anything. So I don't really fear much.
Nice.
So it's like I'm with the music. I'm just making my music. I'm not saying that if a major label or any label for that sense will come to me and they have a deal that makes sense and I'm able to express myself the way I want to, and I don't got to be puppeteered or controlled or anything like that. I haven't even thought about that, honestly. That's so far ahead to me because I have so much work I got to do. I got so much music that I still got to make. I got so much videos I got to make. I got so much network. I'm still learning. I'm learning. Like I told you, this is my first time even doing something like this, and the opportunity to do this is amazing. So, like, what you asked me is like, I haven't even fathomed it to even be like, oh, I'm gonna get this deal, and it would be. I wouldn't even turn. I'm not saying I'm would shun it or anything like that. It's just that my focus is just building the brand and making sure I keep the essence of what the music represents. The brand that I'm building. Yeah, the brand that I'm building. The name of the company is called Righteous Hustle, and Righteous Hustle just basically represents you on your grind and you're doing it in a way with morals, values, principles, and integrity. So those core values within itself, if there's an entity or a business that wants to partner with me or sign me to anything, and I have to let go of those core values in any which way in order to make it or get some. I couldn't even do it because it goes against the essence of who I am. Like my integrity, my morals, my values, my principles. There's no price on me really. So it's like, I couldn't even do that.
That's powerful, man. That's powerful because I'm sure a lot of people do sacrifice their integrity, their honor, and at the most, even their soul for the sake of this music thing or for the sake of this money thing or for the sake of fame. So, knowing that you got your head on your shoulders properly, knowing that you're spiritually fortified, I think that says a lot to the listening audience who can hear right now that you're not the typical person that can be moved by those things because you're on a much higher path, a much higher journey, and you don't really have your eyes set on those things.
Right.
That's powerful, man. That's powerful. Let me ask you a question. In terms of your future collaboration, do you see yourself collaborating with any artists in the industry right now? And if so, who would those artists be?
I mean, I would love to. I listen to Eshawn Burgundy, and Eshawn Burgundy, he's not like a popular rapper, but he's well known. He's well known. He's like a artist that kind of like makes similar music that I make.
Right.
I like an artist. His name is Humble for Yah. I'm sorry about that noise.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
My apologies for that.
You're good.
He goes by another name now. I always forget it. But another artist in the industry that I would want to work with. I like J. Cole. J. Cole is good. Like you said, you could see me on the track with J. Cole. I definitely like J. Cole.
Right. What you think about Kendrick?
I like Kendrick. Kendrick is fire. He hasn't put anything in a while, but he's fire, man. His everything he's dropped has been major.
How competitive are you as an artist in terms of just in terms of the art of flowing and the art of rhyming? Are you also a competitive artist, meaning somebody that'll get in the booth and give work to another artist? You know what I mean? Could we possibly see you in the verses in the future?
I don't know. I mean, as far as like, I always want to put my best foot forward, right? So I'm more of a stay in my lane type of guy. Like you said, like you stay in your lane. So
yeah,
when I'm doing my thing, I don't really see that. Like, I feel like I'm comfortable with who I am. You know, I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. Like I've been on songs with other artists. Like an artist, his name is Damascus. Shout out to him. I've been on songs with him, and when I collab with somebody, it's more so for us to bring out the best in each other, definitely. But it's for the track. It's to make a popping, like just make this track just pop. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the competitiveness of hip hop has kind of like waned a little bit. Like if you're thinking about what it was and what it is now. But I know for me, I'm always gonna go crazy on a song. Like when I need to go crazy, I'm gonna go crazy. So I'm not really like looking to be like I gotta kill this person because I haven't done much features. But I know for me, like if I know I'm gonna get on a song with somebody, it definitely is in my mind to be like, I can't let him, go crazier than me. I gotta go crazy. Like I gotta really, put in my best foot forward. So
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let me ask you a question. I want to represent what I believe people want to hear. So I want to ask you some of the questions and speaking for some of the people. What are your thoughts on the current estate of America and possibly using the current estate of America to channel what's going on in your music? What's your understanding of the current estate of America? And what I mean by that, I know that's a very general question. But what I mean by that is, the recent elections, Biden is now the president of America. Kamala Harris is now the vice president. Donald Trump was just pushed out. He's now impeached. As an artist, would you ever tackle socio-political issues? Have you ever? Tell us a little bit about that.
No, I've never tackled any socio-political issues. I would say this though, as far as America's concerned, our people, the people that mirror us, so-called blacks, we don't have a culture here in the States. We're not unified at all. What I try to do with my music, one of the goals of my music is to encourage unification amongst the brothers, amongst us. I believe that in order for us to thrive and be successful in this country as a collective, because there's individuals who are successful, but as collectives, I feel like we have to have a culture. We have to come to a common ground. There's one thing that I've heard before. I heard somebody say this. You could line up 10 Koreans, you could line up 10 Jewish men, you could line up 10 Arabic men, you could line up 10 Chinese men. And for the most part, they'll have the same beliefs, the same disciplines, the same morals, same principles, the way they deal with their families, the same. They have a commonality amongst them that unifies them. When it comes to our community, you line up 10 of us. We're atheist, agnostic, Christian, Muslim, Catholic, and it's cool to believe whatever you believe in. But I'm just saying, there's no unifying factor amongst us. So a lot of my music, a lot of what I do is geared towards so-called black men, because I believe that once we get to a position where we understand our roles and we could, keep the Most High first, number one, and then rely on ourselves and then rely on each other and build. And, I don't have all the answers. I'm not going to say that, but I can see what the issue is, and I can't speak to America within its totality because America's a melting pot, but I care about my people. I care about us. When I see my brothers, like I said, even in the snippet, I told little bro, stay off the weed because it's going to dull your senses. There's a target on you already. You know what I mean? So there's things that I've experienced, racism by the police. I got friends that got their ribs broken by the police. So there's a target on us because of our pigment. There's things that we're gonna have to face and we're gonna have to go through just based off of the way we look. So we gotta find a unifying factor. We gotta have to come to a common ground with things, and then we'll be able to propel as collectives. Because as individuals, I'm not like a victim. I'm never preaching victimhood or anything like that. The Most High has definitely shown me grace and has provided, and there's a lot of us that are well off. But I think as a collective, we need to work towards, and I might not even see it in my lifetime, but it has to be something where you work towards using your gift to uplift your brother,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
That's primarily what I try to do with my music, is just uplift the bros, man, because we in a bad state right now. I feel like we on the bottom of the totem pole collectively.
Yeah.
Like everybody, like even speaking of politics a little bit, and I'm not gonna get too much into it, but every demographic is above us. Every demographic, they give them priority over us.
Yeah.
Things that civil rights that were meant to help Black community is now meant to help everybody. So there's nothing for us. There's nothing that the government is going to do for us. There's nothing that this country is going to do for us. There's nothing that these people are going to give us. You understand what I mean? So it's like we got to look within ourselves, and we got to look to each other and come together like-mindedly, and then we'll be able to, to really grow and do what we need to do.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts, man. I mean, we got a lot of people in the community right now that really want to hear, what we call truth music. We want to hear from more MCs, more rappers, more people in the hip hop world in particular that can speak towards issues and speak towards content that we want to see on our airwaves more. I think that's why people like you are definitely going to be on our radar. You know what I mean? What can we look forward to you from you in the near future in terms of the incorporation of the teachings of the Bible in your music? What can we look for in particular? What may you possibly be using your talent as an MC to bring out about the Bible?
Honestly, well, like I said, with the company name that I'm trying to build, the brand that I'm building right now, the name of it is called Righteous Hustle. So just emphasis on the word righteous, stay righteous. It's really just because being righteous, to me, what it means is just that you live a certain way that makes you justified in the eyes of the Most High. So with the music that I'm making coming forth, that's just the message is going to stay the same. It's just to encourage the path of the life. I'm going to find different creative ways to talk about what I find important, which is our plight and how we could get out of that, and how we could come back to our patron deity, which is Yahweh, the Most High. And once we're able to do that, he's going to put us where we need to be. There's blessings that come by way of obedience. So righteousness encompasses obedience. It encompasses living a certain, like I said, morals, values, principles, being set apart from other people. Have you ever read the 48 Laws of Power?
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I read that book, right?
Yeah.
And what I've taken from that book is this is the way people move, because that book is full of shites. Like it's a powerful book to let you know what to look for, because this is what somebody could be trying to do.
Right.
And I feel like in business, it's showing you in business how people could do like shicey stuff, and like people plot and plan and scheme, and they got a bunch of wicked and evil devices to come up. And what I'm trying to say is you could come up in this world and you could become successful, and you don't have to be shicey. You don't have to have evil and wicked devices. That's kind of like what I'm promoting, is that just if you just stay right and you follow, you don't go crazy and jump off the roof and sell your soul, like you said, sell your soul short, sell your integrity for gains and wealth, or you'll be good if you know yourself, you solid within yourself, and you stay righteous. All the blessings are gonna follow that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. I want you to speak about some of the people in the Israelite community that have personally influenced you in this walk, who you have observed online, or maybe who you've had somewhat of an encounter with. Who are some of the Israelites that have personally influenced you in terms of your understanding of the Bible, and how powerful, in your opinion, is it to have people who are knowledgeable to continue to deliver content because it has inspired brothers such as yourself?
Well, Moray, I got put on. So I got put on to like the Israelite community in 2018, and what I got put on to was like a discussion between Divine Prospect Ron Shields and Brother Polite. I started off with the Sonetta videos. A brother of mine that I worked with, he had put me on to it because we used to have conversations, and you know, he just be like, check this out, and then from there I got put on to you, and I seen discussions between you and Divine Prospect, and it's very like the importance of you and Brother Ron or Divine Prospect have impacted me substantially. Like it's personally like the wisdom, the knowledge that you guys bring forth, the truth it's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? The encouragement, the things that you because prior to finding about like the Israelite community or the truth, I didn't really have an identity, and I didn't know. Like I said, my mom is Guyanese. My father, he passed away. I don't know anything past my father's father and my mom's father. I don't know anything past. I know we was a part of the transatlantic slave trade, but I don't know anything past that. So this information being brought out, us being in the information age and having teachers like you guys is very important. The information and the knowledge is just there, and then you just do whatever you choose to do with it. It's not like you guys are saying you need to believe this or you need to. This is the right way. Y'all just giving out the information.
Right.
What I really like is you give it to where you have the option to choose. What, not choose, but you could take the information and do what you will with it. You could look into it, or you could just be like, "No, I don't agree with that." But when I've looked into what you guys speak about, it makes sense. It adds up and it makes sense when you look into certain historical things and you're able to verify what took place and what didn't take place. It all makes sense, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I wonder if you can tell us about this record called Promised Land. You got a record up here called Promised Land that I want to play a nice little snippet of as well. I want you to set us up for this record. Tell us a little bit something about the inspiration behind this record entitled Promised Land.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Promised Land, I wrote that song after the killing of George Floyd. And with that song, it was just more so about, it's like pain in it. You can hear my pain in it. You can hear like what I'm talking about is what we're going through, in this society as, so-called as Black men, what we're dealing with mentally, what we're the temptations to jump off the cliff, like to like go off the edge of based off, because what you see, like seeing what happened to George Floyd infuriated me, like it really angered me, because I'm like, it's like a constant. It's like they show us this a lot on the news. They show us someone who mirrors us that's just getting killed. And it's like we're being used as pawns and they just playing with us, and then it's just so easy to just, like, the people who's supposed to serve and protect, you got crooked cops. Crooked cops. I'm not going to say all cops are bad, but crooked police who ain't doing their jobs and just taking a life. So when I saw it, it definitely did infuriate me, and this is what brought about this song, Promised Land. It was just that this is what we're going through. This is what we're in. I feel like personally, we're in a land of captivity. So while we're here, and until we unify and come together, this is the things we're subjugated to. We don't have any power here. We don't have any authority here. We don't even run our own households collectively. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what this was supposed to represent, is that hold strong, endure, because at the end of it, the Most High is gonna take us to the promised land. Stay patient, endure, stay righteous, stay solid, because at the end of it, don't jump off the cliff, because that's what they want. They want you to come out of yourself, and they want you to act angrily so they could put you down. So they got a reason to either put you in a jail or just get rid of you, kill you. You know, so you got to be able to see the traps and dodge it. So that's what the song represents. It's just that we got to just move. We got to rise above it and move better.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. All right, we're going to play a little snippet of the song real quick. I want the family, if y'all feeling this song, I want y'all to throw some fire emojis in the room. Light this room up. If y'all feeling this song right here, throw some fire emojis in the room.
While you play that, I'm going to go grab my charger real quick.
All right, take your time, brother. Take your time. By the way, I want to remind the family, thumb up the video, share the live, thumb up the video, share the live, family. We are trying to give opportunity in the community where people can be heard and seen for the talents that they have. And this brother is extremely talented, very talented brother when it comes to music. You know, like I said, I came across him on social media. We spoke, we chop it up. You know, I went through his music and I realized that the brother is definitely powerful in his lane. You know, I reached out and let him know that I was interested in interviewing him. And here we are. This is for you, family. So thumb up the video, family. Share the live. Thumb up the video and share the live. And we are definitely about to play, you know, a snippet from the video. Here we go.
Ruby, you and James. All praise be to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's how I'm coming. Straight like that. Love, peace and blessings, the finessing and progressing. Y'all come first, so I ain't stressing. Praise be to the Most High, yes sir. Here's a lesson: never let him see you sweating. Gotta stay cool, gotta stay calm. Last not least, gotta stay collected. I'm collecting every blessing. My blessings more than possessions. My blessings what's in my mental. My spirit's way too big, like a giant in a crib. I'm a lion, don't eat pig. I'm moving fist and I ain't scared. Never lying in my verses. Before y'all came, I was worthless. So some skunk ain't snatch no purses. Nah, young boy moving with no purpose, perishing for lack of knowledge. All my mistakes I acknowledge. Humility we share and follow. I repented, dodged the sentence. Peace and blessings what he sent me. Peace and blessings what I'm sending. Thin line with pride and humble. Praying daily not to crumble. Keep composure, I can't fumble. Gotta hustle, make it double. Danny and Eli need me. My seeds got to exceed me. They say pressure was piped. I won't let it defeat me. Keep my head above water. I gotta keep breathing. Generational wealth. I gotta achieve it. Never with the back and forth. Stand on your word, you can't be soft. Follow his word, never get lost. Used to make plays like I was lost. Got off that wave to save the lost. Follow the Messiah, that's my boss. I see his vision vivid. I turn my back on sinning. I had them demons living. Yeah, I had them demons living.
Beat is hard too.
Yeah, definitely. My brother Ruben made this.
Definitely go hard, man.
Still I see the promised land. Yeah. Peace and blessings. We ain't with the extras, no half stepping. Just pray the Lord protect us. We was set up, pops gone, mama left to defend us. Outside turned us into wolves, so they had to respect us. Oh yeah, I get it. I know they'll never get us, but guess what? The Most High got us, and He gonna lead us to that entrance. The kingdom and the glory for my brothers who endure. First, we gotta repent of our sins. That part we can't ignore. They say I'm way too spiritual, I'm going over their head. I understand the physical and chose life over death. I know strife and arrest, sanity put to the test. Handling my business the best, leading my bros to success. I got 2 little boys to look after, and I know that one wrong move could turn my sons into bastards. Nah, I'm chasing after the promises to my ancestors. First I pray about it, then I manifest it. They stole us from the promised land just to arrest us. Bring up our history. They contest it. They say we less than manure that you step in. They say we vestige. I can't digest it. I'm getting restless. Yeah, I'm getting restless. It's enough to make you violate. But I trust in Yah, so I'ma stay patient. Yeah.
That was a dope record, brother. Dope record. Family, I want you to check this brother out. Put him on your radar. J Humble, baby. Listen, man.
Shout out my wife too, my Ishna. She made the cover art for me on that. So shout out to her. She does the graphic design. She's made most of the cover art that you see. So she's dope with it. So shout out to her.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to your East. Shout out to your wife. Shout out to your rib. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, man. Let me say something, man. Again, I don't just get behind anything just because.
Yeah.
And that speaks to people who gonna be calling me later. Yo, I got bars too. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. If you got bars and they really bars, you could definitely feel free to send them. But I'm gonna let you know right now, if they not bars, I'm not jacking it. I just want to be honest with y'all. I'm not jacking it. So saying that to say, the brother is on the show today because he really got great music, man. And I want to put you on to him. He has great music that he's putting out. And I want to take a look at something else. Just before I show them your Bandcamp, I want to take a look at something else that you put out. And I want you also to give us a little bit about us. Tell us a little bit about this song called Spirit Flow. What's that about?
Yeah, that's the same song from the music video. That was the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Like the audio of it, but that's the same thing.
So it's the same single.
Yeah, same single.
All right. You got a couple tracks on here that is going to be curious for some people. So one of your tracks is entitled P31. Talk to us about that track right there.
Yeah, that song. And mind you, I made a lot of this. The music that you see like 2 years ago was from 2018.
Right.
That music, I wouldn't say I changed from the type of music I'm making primarily, but I wasn't in the truth when I was making those songs or making that music. Okay. My whole angle and the whole purpose of what I'm doing has changed a little bit. You understand what I mean? So like my vision has kind of changed. That song P31, that was a real popular song amongst like my contemporaries and my friends and family. They really like that one. A good friend of mine even played it at their wedding. But it represents like a Proverbs 31 woman, and that was the whole angle of that song, is just encouraging women to live a Proverbs 31 woman type of life. So it's a good song though. It's a good song.
That's powerful, brother. I think the Israelite community should definitely be put onto that. So we're gonna play that.
Yeah, it's a good song.
We're gonna play it.
I might have to remix it or make another type of song like that, because that song, I forgot. It kind of slipped my mind, but that song was real popular when like amongst my friends. Everybody who could hear it, they really liked it when I first dropped it. So that was it's a pretty good song too. It's a good listen.
All right, tell us about this track, to my sons. What's that about?
Oh yeah, this song is a real personal song for me. It's basically a letter. So this song is a letter to my son. It's like a letter I wrote to my sons. I have 2 boys, Daniel, Elijah. One is 2 years old. One is going to be 3 months in like a week. So it was like a song of instruction for my sons. It was like a proverb. Like when you read Proverbs 1, and it's basically King Solomon leaving instructions for his children. That was kind of like the angle of what I was doing with this. Is just for them to have this. It'll be something they could keep in a time capsule or whatever, but they'll have this. God forbid something happens to me, they'll be like, this is instructions they could go back to and hear that, this is the way my father would have wanted me to move. And that's the and it's even for the brothers as well. Like the things that I'm saying in it, it's real. It's good instructions in it. I feel things that I even listen to, and it's a reminder for me to have that mentality and mindset to move this way and be wise in how I'm moving. So that's primarily what this song is about, is like wisdom and moving in a certain type of manner. So
that's what's up. All right, we're gonna check it out real quick.
Definitely.
All right, family. Here's a single by J Humble entitled "To My Sons."
Yeah, definitely.
It's dedicated to my baby boys, Elijah, Daniel. No, I got you. My sons, listen to what I say. I never turn my back on you, no way. Beloved, but we gon' be okay. My love for you is never ending, and it's always. My sons, listen to what I say. I never turn my back on you, no way. Beloved, no, we gon' be okay. My love for you is never ending, and that's always. Peace and blessings to my sons, I pray you see this. For certain, know your pops, they know what he believe in. Always keep my word, strive to keep the most high first. Don't ever let society try to define your worth, your purpose. Through it all, serve the most high. Stay faithful to him, your spirit will shine like the sun in the sky. Trials gon' come and go, but that's still build character. Be careful who you call your friend, just like she would damage you. Learn to love yourself, be cool with isolation. Don't be greedy when you can't give to the needy. Love and honor your mother, listen to her, she your queen. And never envy your brother, that's her blood and you gon' need him. Always respect your elders, listen to their wisdom. Don't ever steal, make your appeal, the Lord provides provision. Focus on your purpose, cause vanity is worthless. Tomorrow is uncertain, so each day give y'all your worship. Sons, listen to what I say. I never turn my back on you, no way. Beloved, no, we gon' be okay. My love for you is never ending, and that's always. My sons, listen to what I say. I never turn my back on you, no way. Beloved, no, we gon' be okay. My love for you is never ending, and that's always. You blessed, so keep your peace, don't be deceived, and don't give your energy to females who came to leech. Protect your seed at all costs, cause best believe if you plant that seed in bad soil, don't just gon' breathe. Study the book of Proverbs, choose wisdom over everything. The path of light gon' lead to life, trust you'll inherit everything. Joy and peace on earth, treasure in eternity. Don't worry about your foes who prosper, y'all just with our enemies. You a soldier, so protect yourself. Always defend yourself, slowly accumulate wealth. Be wary of vices and evil devices. Be a leader that's righteous, not a coward that's mindless. Stand on your word, stand on what you believe. Focus on your grind, keep your team small as can be. No squares in your circle, no clowns, this ain't the circus. No fear, we move with courage. Peace and blessings gon' flourish. My sons, listen to what I say. I never turn my back on you, no way. Beloved, no, we gon' be okay. My love for you is never ending, and that's always. My sons, listen to what I say. I never turn my back on you, no way. Beloved, no, we gon' be okay. My love for you is never ending, and that's always.
Let me now get my first position. I sincerely believe that only men can make boys men. Now don't misquote. I didn't say that a single female parent or female teacher cannot rear or educate a child. But she need not do that by herself. But you call upon a father, a brother, an uncle, a male neighbor, a nephew, a co-worker. There needs to be some men in all two of his lives. I want to explain to how a boy is going to grow up to be a man if he's never seen him.
Damn, that was powerful. Damn, that was powerful, bro. So I'm gonna definitely be blasting this one later on because I'm doing a video live tonight. So I'm definitely gonna be blasting this one as well as all praise, man. As well as all praise. I wanna at this moment direct the family to your Bandcamp because I want the family to support you. So we're gonna pull up your Bandcamp real quick, and let me also do that. We're gonna pull up your Bandcamp real quick, and I want to show the family what we can do to support our brother. So we're on your Bandcamp, and I want you to explain for us how we can support you.
Right. So on Bandcamp is where my music is on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, whatever streaming services you use, you can find my music on it. But Bandcamp personally helps me directly because you could purchase a digital track and then you could have it for yourself personally, and it's supporting the brand that I'm trying to build. So soon we'll be having merchandise on there. We'll be having all types of exclusive videos on Bandcamp. So Bandcamp is just the primary source right now to support the music and what we're doing. Of course, like I said, it's on all streaming services. But Bandcamp, if you go on Bandcamp and you support that'll definitely be a big help to what we're trying to build right now. Everything's just going right back into the brand that we're trying to build. So, you know, that's
That's
how Bandcamp is. I think right now we have all, if I'm not mistaken, there's about 4 songs on there that's up already, and you could go on and you could either purchase it for the price that they have it for, or you could purchase it for whatever you wish, whatever amount you wish to purchase it for. So
That's what's up. So I'm putting my credit card information right now as we speak. I want to support you, brother, and I'm asking the family to join me. I want y'all to join me. All of y'all that put them fire emojis in the room, got him, I got you. You put the fire emoji in the room, so show your love and support by supporting the brother live. We're gonna support you right now, live, brother. You know what I mean? We're not just gonna talk, we're gonna support you. And if you go to the Bandcamp family, it gives you an option to name your price. It gives you an option to name your price. So, you know, some people out here, they selling their single tracks for $5, $8, $10. But I'm going to throw you right now, my brother. I'm going to throw you right now, my brother, $20 for this track right here.
Wow, thank you.
$20 for this track right here, my brother. You got my full support. And I'm asking the family to join me live. The Bandcamp, give them the Bandcamp information so that they could go on there right now, brother.
Right, so you can go to bandcamp.com and you could type in jhumble1 and then you'll be able to find me. Or you could just type in jhumble, but the link jhumble1.bandcamp.com, you could go directly to my page, or you could go to bandcamp.com and type in jhumble and you'll find my artist page, and then you'll be able to support through that way.
All right. No cap over here.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. No cap over here. I just bought it. And I'm gonna ask that the family join me, and I'm gonna show you guys how. I'm gonna ask that the family join me, and I'm about to show y'all how. Let me share it to my email so you guys can see. Hold on. I got you. Yeah, your content is dope, brother. And you know, one thing about me is I stand behind greatness. I definitely stand behind greatness, and I see a great future in what you're doing. And I think that everybody,
thank you so much.
You're very welcome, man. I think everybody that's in attendance right now, everybody that has been watching, could definitely see the talent, could definitely hear the talent, and can definitely see that, you know, you have a huge future with what you're doing, man. You got a huge future with what you're doing.
I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
I would never in my life imagine that I would go from watching you. Like I really watch your videos. Like I really watch, like I support, like I seen you debate other brothers, and I'm like, I'm on your side of it, like I'm biased on your side of it. It's crazy just saying that. I would have never thought that I would go from like really watching and learning from you and admiring the way you know, teach, to now you supporting me in this way. This is, you know, that's just a blessing from the Most High, man, honestly. So I can't even express the gratitude enough. And any way I can support what you're doing, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna continue to support and, you know, do what I could do to support your content as well. So I appreciate you, like I said, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And I want to say to the family, you know, we ain't capping over here. So I want to show y'all something really quick. This is how you do it, family. You can actually go to bandcamp.com. Let me make sure I got the site name perfect. What is it? Bandcamp.com. And then what is it? /jhumble?
It's jhumble. It's jhumble1.bandcamp.com. But if you go to, you could just type in Bandcamp and then you could search and find jhumble. So, but the actual link to the actual artist page is jhumble1.bandcamp.com.
All right, I'm gonna get this right. We're gonna do this right. I'm gonna take the Bandcamp link that you sent me,
and
I'm gonna put it in the live chat room right now because I really want the family to support you. Not just those who are here present, but those who are gonna be watching the video later. You know what I mean, on their own time. So I want the family to really support you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw your info right on here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna throw it right on here. Let me get rid of this real quick. And I'm gonna ask the family to support you live. Family, if we supporting anybody, it should first be our own. If we supporting anybody, it should first be our own. And I definitely want to say it's an honor to be able to support our own. It's an honor. When we can have more of our people positioned in place, the community becomes stronger. I gotta say it again. When we can have more of our people positioned in place, the community becomes stronger. You know what I mean? The whole community becomes stronger, man. Do this really quick. Da da da. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. That's what I want. So let me take this link real quick, and I'm gonna put that right in the chat. So guys, you should be able to see it. Click on that link in the chat room, guys. Click on that link in the chat room right on the YouTube live chat and support our brother. All you got to do is click on that link. Click on that link right there. And let me give you another reason why you should definitely support him. Let me give you another reason why you should definitely support him. For those of y'all who came in late, let me play something for y'all real quick.
I told her, bro, stay off the weed, cause it's gonna dull your senses. There's a target on you already just because of your pigment. Can't be out here moving senses, gotta stay on your pivot. The trauma real, I feel your pain, I get self-medicating. But me, I'm meditating, I gotta stay sharp in the field. Get my words to the most high and watch them disappear. Ignore my fears, ignore my doubts, embrace prosperity. My kids, well off, I desire to see who you want me to be. Ain't my concern, I'm staying authentic. I get one soul to turn and y'all could care less if you feel it. Mission complete, I did it, still blessings received from that. In this society where my devils, cause they label me whack. Still I'm stating the facts, just cause you black don't make you my kind. You seeking truth, you on your ground, we on the same time. You feel the Lord today, your friend, we got the same mind. Keep the most high first, trust in the sun, we all gon' shine. Yeah.
Now that was dope, man. That was dope, brother. Let me tell you once again, man. I'm very proud of what you're doing. Very proud of the direction that I see your music moving in. I definitely think you are definitely one of those people that we could say is the future, not just in our community, but the future in terms of the overall direction in hip hop, man. I want to see more truth music. I want to see more positive music, and you definitely got that. You definitely got that. Is there anything you want to say to the listening audience in closing? And don't forget, please share with us your social media info. That way we can follow you on all of your social media platforms.
Right. So you can follow me again. Thank you. I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate the opportunity to even come on your platform and, able to share my music and share the things that I'm doing. You can follow me on Instagram at j.humble, and it's 3 underscores. So it'll be j.humble ____. You can follow me on Facebook at j.humble. Let me double check and make sure. Yeah, j.humble on Facebook. I got an artist page on there. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, J Humble. Yeah, J Humble. And like I said, I'm on all streaming platforms. I have a lot of things coming out. We got some merchandise coming out. Like I said, we got more music videos dropping. The music video for All Praise will be dropping in about a week, 2 weeks at the most. And then by the summertime, I should be dropping a whole project. Right now we're just dropping the singles to try to build some momentum to gain some more listeners. And then by the summertime, we should be dropping a real project. So we got a few things in the work. I don't want to give everything away, but we got some things in the work. So again, you can go on Instagram. It's j.humble ____ 3 underscores. On Facebook, it's j.humble. Bandcamp, you can support the music directly. You can go on jhumble1.bandcamp.com, and that's primarily it right now. But we have like I said, we got a lot of things in the work. We have just building up, just building a brand, and we're gonna keep grinding, keep working, and keep trying to keep the essence of what the music is that we're trying to do.
That's what's up, man. I'd be honored if we could bring you back next week if we could bring you back next week when that video drops to feature that new video. I would love to play that video for the first time for our community. I would love to play that video right here for the community to see.
It would be an honor to be on the show, man. So when we have to finish a little bit more editing, but by next week, I mean, and we'll keep in touch about it. So I'll definitely let you know when we got it. I'll send it to you, and then when we're premiering it.
All right. I'm gonna ask the family real quick. If we got anybody in the chat room that has any questions for the brother before we close out, drop your questions in there. I'm hoping that everybody went to go support the brother. I'm never gonna ask you to do something I wouldn't do myself. So as you saw, I definitely showed you that I did it as well. Let me show you again. There you go. After you pay, it'll say thank you. Matter of fact, it'll say thank you. Let's blow that up a little bit more. There you go. Thank you. Receipt email to zionlex@gmail.com. All praise, the whole digital track. I want everybody to support our brother just like that. Let's not say we're going to support and then walk off and don't support. Let's actually support. The asking price is $150, but you could drop whatever you want to drop. I gave the brother 20. I'm asking somebody to challenge me. Go above what I did. I put it on there right now. If somebody on the live right now send more than $20 for our brother, I'm going to go back and send the brother double that price. I'm going to double it. Somebody on the live right now, go and support our brother. And then come back and show the receipt so I could double the price. What I want to say to you, brother, on the closeout is it's been an absolute honor, brother. I look forward to having you back. I know that you just gave your social media, but I do want to ask you if you have any closing words for the family. Could you share some closing words and some closing thoughts overall for us?
Definitely for everybody that's in the truth, that's staying on a path of righteousness, seeking the Most High. I just want to encourage you to stay on it, endure, prosper through it. Stay righteous, and the blessings will come. Blessings come by way of the obedience, So keep doing that. And for everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the music. I hope you enjoy the music. I hope it encourages you to walk in the path of light as well, man. That's really what I'm trying to do, is just uplift those who mirror us, and just strive to be the best versions of themselves, man. Because, like I said, I've been through certain things in life, certain traumatic things, and the Most High will redeem those who belong to Him, and He will set us straight on a straight path and on a path of light and on truth. And it's not perfect, it's not easy, but day by day, if you strive to be the best version of yourself and living righteous, all things are going to pan out in your favor. So
Powerful, brother. Excellent choice for a closing word. Excellent choice for closing words and thoughts. And we're going to end out playing the video snippet just one more time. Peace.
By the way, sorry to cut you, Moray. The song actually premieres today. The actual song, All Praise, it's going to be on all platforms today. Today is the official release date of the actual song. So
excellent. So when you share the link where they could go and find everything, I'll put it on my social media.
All right, I will do that.
When we come back again next week, we'll revisit all of this. All right.
Definitely.
All right, family. I'm gonna say peace to the listening audience. We're gonna close out today's interview by listening once again to All Praise by J Humble.
I told her, bro, stay off the weed, cause it's gonna dull your senses. There's a target on you already just because of your pigment. Can't be out here moving senses, gotta stay on your pivot. The trauma real, I feel your pain, I get self-medicating. But me, I'm meditating, I gotta stay sharp in the field. Get my words to the Most High and watch them disappear. Ignore my fears, ignore my doubts, embrace prosperity. My kids, well off, I desire to see who you want me to be. Ain't my concern, I'm staying authentic. I get one soul eternal, y'all could care less if you feel it. Mission complete, I did it, still blessings received from that. In this society where my devils, cause they label me whack. Still I'm stating the facts, just cause you black don't make you my kind. You seeking truth, you on your